For the third time in 3 years, the Iowa Department of Agriculture is reporting positive samples for the invasive quagga mussel in the Snake River.
Hometown anchor Heather Ann Wagner spoke with the department about what this means and their next plan of attack.
Despite efforts over the past 2 years to remove the invasive quagga mussel from the Snake River, the Idaho Department of Agriculture says recent testing shows the job isn't done yet.
That this is the time of year where we can get more consistent villager results because the water's warm, it's perfect for reproduction of the species, and this is when we look really heavily.
This map from 2024 shows the areas that had positive samples, and this is the current map, showing a reduction of around 50%.
We have knocked back the population that we originally had in 2023 down in the Shoshone Falls area. We are no longer finding the presence of mussels there, but we are finding small numbers of villagers above Shoshone Falls and above the Twin Falls Dam.
ISDA Director Chanel Tewalt says that area is a challenge due to how the river flows, rocky bottoms, and the deep pools that make up that part of the river.
I've spent so much time in that river system that we continue to have a more and more refined understanding of it. And to anyone who's not a recreationist or an irrigator, if you haven't spent time on the Snake River, please understand what an incredibly dynamic and complex system that is.
The department mapped that section with the help of hydrologists and underwater drones. Those areas were treated for the first time last year using the copper treatment and another treatment for deep pools that have different water flow. ISDA says it will once again start planning for another round of treatment in that area.
The ways that we talk about treatment, it is a planning process that we're going through all the time to make refinements and to add layers that we didn't have before and expertise that we didn't have before. So we really open up the books every single year and we say what tools are possible.
They also want to remain transparent in what they are using on the river. Everything from sampling to their plan is available online.
We make our treatment plan available to the public, and so folks can offer us constructive ideas or criticism or to help make that plan better.
ISDA has been aggressive in treatment to make sure this invasive species doesn't get into our irrigation systems or destroy our fish populations. Director Tewalt says the end goal remains the same, to rid the river of the quagga.
Full eradication is still our goal. We want to be at zero. No presence of mussels is acceptable in the Snake River.
ISDA says the treatment timeline looks similar to prior years, with it expected to start around the end of September to early October. In Twin Falls, Heather Ann Wagner, KMVT News.